frustrated with you.
A little late. Why? Because I told you I was irritable.
All right.
I wasn't lying.
All right, hey guys. So we weren't even gonna vlog today, and all of a sudden I got a phone call from Ken about an hour ago. He's like,
Look at these
"How
kids.
fast can you be ready?" And I was like, "Why?" And he said, "The eagle has landed."
Yeah, you do that all the time.
I'm like, "What?" So got ready real quick, hopped in the car. We have special cooler delivery.
Cooler's
so
too big.
we need to use our smaller, more compact cooler, but it was all
They know what we're doing?
in a rush.
Did you already tell them what we were doing?
No, we're gonna explain
Well, they
it.
wouldn't. Alright.
When we get home, we're gonna show you what's in our cooler, and we're starting tomorrow is like the official, which Ken was gonna try to mess everything up and start today, and I was gonna start tomorrow, but luckily we can't start until tomorrow, so we don't have.
could. I could start right now.
No,
I
it's
could.
no.
I could do
She
it.
said start tomorrow.
Gotta love somebody. What do you want me to show? These are needles.
Oh, are you gonna let me see one of them?
Yeah, you can see them. That's the one you gotta put in the fridge.
All right, so they have to be in the freezer. And this is the one that we're gonna start tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's a really tiny needle. It's not big at all. So starting tomorrow morning, Ken and I are going to be doing weekly semaglutide injections. And while I'm like really excited, I'm also nervous too, just because I don't know what to expect, like how my body's going to react to this medication. But it's basically an injection to aid with weight loss. I had taken some screenshots of some things that I thought would be helpful to just share with you guys. Not only does semaglutide help with weight loss, it reduces risk of heart attack, reduces risk of heart disease, reduces risk of a stroke, can lower your blood pressure. Thankfully, my blood pressure's been fine, but improves mobility, improves sleep, prevents hypertension, prevents diabetes, prevents high cholesterol, and more. And what it is a weekly injection that promotes weight loss by slowing gastric emptying, decreasing your appetite, regulating your blood sugar, and reducing cravings. People that have been using semaglutide injections have found amazing success, have lost anywhere from 50 to 100 pounds in a 6 to 9 month period. All of this is being managed with a weight loss consultant. Our medication is written by a nurse practitioner, and we just got back from picking up our medication from a compounding pharmacy. Semaglutide is an ingredient that is in medications that are out there on the market to control and manage diabetes. It hasn't been until recently that it has been FDA approved for weight loss. It is actually the GLP-1 receptor antagonist that is used to treat type 2 diabetes. So you're not actually taking the diabetic medication, but you are getting a compounded formula that the pharmacies are creating. So people that take this are reporting weight loss, controlled hunger, decreased inability to overeat, reducing cravings for food, sugar, and alcohol. So side effects can include a feeling of feeling full, nausea, indigestion, which could also lead to constipation and or diarrhea. So not excited about that. I'm just hoping I'm one of these people that fall into the category of, oh no, hardly any side effects at all. But that is the part that we wanted to share with you guys. I would just love, 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 love to finally be in a position where we just have something that works, you know what I mean? Like really, really works and gets us to our goal weight. And I know how to maintain my weight. I've done it for a long time. I also know how to gain weight. I also know how to say I give up and I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. Like, I've been through it all. One thing that I forgot to share was that I just wanted you guys to know how serious I'm taking this and how much thought I have given it. Because, you know, it's one thing to take, like when we did Singular, and they're supplements. They're like, this curbs your cravings, this makes you have more energy, you know, like that kind of stuff. To me, pretty simple, right? But when it comes to, you know, you're taking a prescription medication, that of course can come with some side effects, and like anything, of course, risks as well. And it wasn't until Ken had said, but isn't there even a greater risk being at the age that we are, the point in our lives, having, like for myself, my BMI, what it is, I'm obese, like the risk of heart disease. My dad had heart problems, started at a very young age. You know, like, isn't that even scarier? And it's like, yeah, it is. Like, I've said to so many of my friends before, I don't feel like I look like my body doesn't hurt. My knees don't ache. Like when I get up, my back doesn't hurt. Like I have energy. I have no limitations. You know what I mean? I don't feel as overweight as I am. But that's the scary part. I could go on and just live my life as is and my weight continue where it's at right at this moment. But eventually it's gonna catch up to me and I'm gonna start having health problems. Thankfully, the grocery store was not busy at all, in and out. Gotta love those self-checkout lines. As long as there's not a long line for the self-checkout lines, I love the self-checkout when it's just a quick trip like that. But anyways, I just had a thought when I was coming out here on how frustrating it can be to be on that roller coaster of up and down, up and down. And you know, I get so tired of trying to keep track of time, because what is time at this point, you know? But whatever it was, a couple of years ago when Ken and I really did a good job at losing weight together, learned a lot about healthy eating, how to properly work out. Like if we would have never worked with a personal trainer, I don't think I ever really would have understood what a good 45-minute workout is supposed to feel like. I feel like everything, we were in such a good place, and it just makes me so frustrated because I feel like when I got COVID and went through all those issues with my sleep and anxiety, like I just didn't know how to balance dealing with all of that stuff and trying to maintain my weight. All my old habits crept back up on me. And I think that's the hard part, is it's almost like someone who has any sort of addiction, and they kind of say like that addiction really never 100% goes away. Like you have to work at it every single day. And I think that's the hardest part for me. I don't want to speak for other people who have had weight loss struggles, but it's like you can't ever quit fighting the fight. It's going to be a lifelong struggle. And if I'm not 100% like in the game, so to speak, it's so easy to just slip off because you're going to graduation parties or you're enjoying going out to dinner at some new restaurants, and it's just one thing. I hate when people say, oh, I made bad choices, because eating something that's like not healthy is not a bad choice if you're doing it in moderation. But the problem when you have an addiction to eating bad foods, when all my like favorite foods are pastas and pizzas and ice cream and like all that kind of stuff, you can't let it just keeps going and going. It's like you're falling down a hill and you can't stop. And before you know it, a year's gone by and you've gained 20 pounds. And I think that is the thing that I need to like drill into my head this time more than anything, is just because I may reach my goals someday, the struggle is never going to end. It will always be here. I will always have to fight every pound. Do you know what I mean? Like, fight to lose it, fight to keep it off, like forever. And that's hard to swallow sometimes, because sometimes you just go through stages in your life that you're just like, you know what, I don't care. Like, I care about all these other things so much more than that right now. And then that's when you end up getting on the scale and seeing that you gained 20 pounds. So that is going to kind of be like my biggest focus this time around, is losing it, great. or taking a medication that's going to help along that process, it will happen. I'm confident in that. We'll be down in the gym working out. We will be making the healthier food choices. I got it. It's the after the fact, how are we going to not fall off again? That's the part. That's the $1 million question. And if anybody has any like words of wisdom, like you've lost a bunch of weight, you've reached your goals, how do you stay there? How do you figure that piece out? Because the struggle never ends. You think that it's over, but it's never over. I swore I wasn't gonna make this video all about weight loss, but here we are.
Yeah, you want to set the bell? I don't want to do this.
Well, you gotta get her away from the
There
water.
was a chunk of poop on my like cabinet in my bathroom, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I looked at her butt, and it's just everywhere.
She must have sharded.
She doesn't really seem to be bothered by water.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I take baths, she like wants to get in it.
Well, wait till she gets wet. She's not gonna like it. We don't have any cat shampoo, and dog shampoo is not good for cats, so we just have to use water.
Oh,
Don't do that.
okay.
And wet wipes for pets.
See?
Well, why do you have to get her whole body? Just
We
concentrate.
might as well just do the whole
No,
thing.
because you don't have any good smelling shampoos. So you might as well just do her butt.
Ugh, it smells. No.
Yeah.
Was it not there? Did you not see it?
There's some dried up stuff on her butt, but
Did you
nothing.
see? Did you look at her when I brought her down?
Maybe it fell off. Like, did you carry her down here?
I looked at her when I was in here. I saw it all come off like in here, kind of.
Oh, then maybe it all came off already.
That wasn't so bad. That was easier than Cordelia.
Yeah, she was not happy. Remember when,
She still smells like poop. Like her. She looks like she's cracked up. I don't know.
remember,
Hold on.
Dander and Ivy when you first got them and you had to give them a flea bath? What?
What is that?
Poop?
Where is it coming from?
I don't know. Well, there's soap right there.
But she needs to go back in here.
You got poo-poo body. She's just not like this. Well, look at this poor baby.
Hold on. You're not doing a good job.
Look at the baby.
She doesn't seem that bad.
Mm-mm.
She's chilling.
She's such a chill cat anyways.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
She is demonic. And you
Ooh.
just haven't- See?
Yeah, she doesn't smell very good.
What do we do about that?
I don't know.
What about these pets? Everyone's so upset out there. They think we're doing something special in here.
She trying to clean her butt.
Yes.
All right, so just the next day, Ken and I woke up. He went and got his blood work done to get his A1C checked one time before we start the injections. And then when he got home, we did our injections for the first time. Could barely even feel it. The needle's like really small, so that was nice. It's still kind of hard to like give yourself a shot, at least for me. I did Ken's, but then I did my own. He's like, I don't know if I can do yours. So anyways, right now I'm doing my protein shake. Doing just the brownie batter by Clean Simple Eats. But they also sent me this really nice kit to make their Orange Julius drinks, which I've shared before. So I'll just share the video that I made before. Basically, there's a couple different recipes. You can use the vanilla, you can use the coconut cream, or the peaches and cream protein powder. And you can buy those like in the large bag, which is 30 servings, or you can buy these in the box where you get like the individual packets and there's 10 servings in these. But you mix it with orange juice and it tastes just like the Orange Julius drinks that you used to be able to get at the mall. I don't know if some people can still get it, but, and it tastes really good. Link below and use my code if you guys want a discount at Clean Simple Eats. This was the salad I had for lunch, although mine had hard-boiled egg in it as well. Oh my God. Tucker! I wanted to show you guys though. So the chicken I've been using here lately is the Soul's Kitchen chicken breast chunks. They're lightly breaded, fully cooked. I just heat them up in the air fryer, and it says 5 pieces, which I cut them up in smaller pieces because I feel like the chunks are too big. I like them in little bites. I probably didn't even use 5, maybe 3 or 4. 140 calories, 14 grams of protein. So getting a little bit of extra protein in there. It's basically just a lot quicker and easier to throw those in the air fryer than to cook chicken breasts because I didn't have any thought out today. But I made that salad for Carly, and technically she's not supposed to have that breading because it has gluten in it, but you know, every so often she's been just trying to like have just a little bit of gluten and see how her body agrees with it. And it's like kind of hit or miss. Sometimes she can eat gluten and feels fine, and other times she ends up with a stomach ache. So still think that that was her problem, was the gluten intolerance, but we're not like 100% convinced that's the only problem. I thought I would tell you guys, today was my first injection, like I said earlier, and probably about 2 hours after I did the injection, I felt kind of lightheaded, almost sort of dizzy, and you know, could just, I don't know if it was the medicine or not. I just felt a little different than normal. So I did eat that salad and I felt better, but I just wanted to like verbally mention that symptom. Is it coincidence maybe? But just wanted to throw that out there. I Googled it, and I guess it is normal for that to happen. It says like, if you have that side effect, don't operate heavy machinery, which I seen this meme the other day. Is it whenever you read that somewhere, don't operate heavy machinery, you always think of like driving a forklift, not driving a car. And that is so true. I always think of driving not a forklift, but like a backhoe, like a big, like whatever the equipment they use when they like dug our pond. Like, don't operate heavy machinery. Like, why would I be on one of those things? I never think, like, my first thought is not driving in a car. It's kind of funny. So the other stuff that's been going on that I haven't even shared with you guys in the past 24 to 48 hours, Blake is signing up for college. He starts in September. It's kind of like an online program where as long as he gets, I think he said a C or better, his work like pays for it. So he wants to get into either IT or cybersecurity. And then Chase is having issues with his car. His rear brakes, his ABS lights coming on, something's wrong with the power steering. Ken was driving his car and it said roll down the left window and roll it back up. Like, it sounds like a computer, like electrical issue, but also he needs rear brakes. He already got new front brakes not too long ago. I don't know. Why is it when things happen with vehicles, it's like all at once? Bye guys. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you. What even day of the week is it? Oh, it's only Wednesday tomorrow. Okay. We'll see you back here on Friday. And I promise it won't be another weight loss video because I know I talked about that pretty much this whole video. So sorry about that if that doesn't interest you. But see you on Friday, guys. Bye.